I think you're going to have this saw for a really long time. So this saw is actually probably going to get a long-term review, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
It's awesome, huh? I think that this saw is a really good balance of price, weight, and capability. A boy's first chainsaw.
Ooh, perfect.
It is perfect.
It barely spilled. First drip of oil on the saw.
Yeah. It won't be the last, will it?
Nope.
Welcome to the Okie Woodsman channel. My name is Joe and this is my youngest son. If you're looking for a first saw to get started, you're not going to want to miss this. If you're unfamiliar with our channel, this is my youngest son. He is an aspiring woodsman. He has watched me for years. He's watched as I watched other people run saws for years. And he now has his very own chainsaw. Now, before the safety police come out and blast me, because he's obviously a young man, this is not just something that he is going to just pick up and utilize whenever he wants. That's not what this is for. He is also not going to help us in our firewood production as of right now. He is learning. He does have some experience with smaller saws, and he is very responsible with saws, and he does a very good job. And so I'm very proud of you. This was inspired because recently he pieced together two saws, did his best to get one running, and he got it whole and running, but there's a problem with it. It's not something that he's going to be able to resolve all on his own. And after that video, it got a lot of attention, even from Timber Cutter Patriot. Tell me what you did here, buddy.
So, it didn't have a muffler before I put a muffler on it. It didn't have these spikes before I put the spikes on it.
So you basically combined two saws here?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and show me if it runs here, buddy. I think we may have another chainsaw fanatic here.
Yeah.
After that video posted, sawsuppliers.com said, you know what? I think Joe's son needs his very own chainsaw. Now, when thinking about a very first chainsaw, whether it is for a person of smaller stature or an adult like myself that has no experience running a saw, I believe that just like in the automotive world, there is a minimal level of power that I think is acceptable. If you go too small, it can be frustrating, and I truly believe it also can be dangerous and it can hinder your learning. If you go too large, well, that's also asking for a disaster. I'm not a motorcycle guy, but it doesn't make sense to stick someone on a Hayabusa on your first go-round. Nor does it make sense to plan on traveling across country on one of those little Honda Groms. The same thing exists with chainsaws. If you're a grown chainsaw user that's cut firewood for years, or you're someone that has experience and you're looking for an upgrade, I truly believe that this is the minimum place to start. A 50cc pro saw. Does everyone need a pro saw to start? I say 100% no. It is a great place to be, but this saw is extremely powerful, and I really do believe that this is the most versatile tool that you can have on a farm or a large property. But there are many people, and I would like you to share in the comment section, that utilize a saw just like this. I think lots of cords have been cut with a Husqvarna 440. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Probably a lot's been cut with them, right?
Yeah.
You know, the homeowner saw market, the clamshell, the less expensive saws are the biggest segment. And that's really where the bread and butter of Stihl, Husqvarna, and Echo are. They sell a tremendous amount more of these than they do these. And I think that's for good reason. Let's be realistic. If you make a living off of cutting timber or making firewood, you probably have graduated from something like this. But I think that this saw is going to work real well for a young man like this. Do you think so, buddy?
Yep.
Yeah? So we want to thank Steve at Saw Suppliers.
Thank you, Steve.
Man, I really do appreciate it. He is so excited. We have been waiting. He's been very patient. He's been waiting for days. We have not started this up. So he's going to start this saw for a first time, and we're going to take a look at it. You want to do that, bud?
Yep.
All right. While my son is getting geared up to start this saw, yes, it's going to have a chain on it. Yes, it has bar oil in it. I want to make sure I have full instruction because my child's safety is important to me. Now, keep in mind, this is not his first time ever holding or operating a chainsaw. I'm going to argue that he probably knows more than a lot of people that have run saws before. And that's because of the amount of hours he's watched me, the amount of hours he's watched videos of other guys. He knows the procedures, and I want him to slow down and pay attention to what he's doing. We are going to just get this saw started so he can feel what it feels like. All right? So are you excited to do this, little man?
Yep.
All right.
First thing you do is pump up this bulge 6 times.
The pump. One thing I've learned about is that on the bulbs, the slower you go, the better. It seems like they're most effective. Let's go ahead and choke it. Can you show us how to do that?
Pull it out and then
Pick up.
pick up.
Perfect. For all the safety police out there, the manual generally tells you to start a saw one of 2 ways. So I'm going to ask him how he wants to start it. How do you want to start it, buddy?
I'm gonna put my foot into the
handle?
Into the handle. I hold down with my left hand on the other handle, and then start the saw.
This is his very first time. So what are you doing there?
Putting the brake on.
What we're going to be doing is you're going to be pulling on that, and we don't know if this has easy start or not. And so you're going to pull on that first gently and see what it feels like. Go ahead and give it a tug. Okay, now listen to me. You need to stand with this foot over here. More here. You need to have a more solid stance. Okay.
Not too big. Is that easy start? It kind of feels like it.
Okay. Okay. You got a pop, didn't you?
Yep. I'm putting the thing down now.
Okay. Keep the brake on, right?
Wow.
What do you think, little buddy?
Really cool.
I think he likes it. This kid is going to want to cut something, aren't you? Listen, if something were to ever happen to me, or if I'm at work, because I get busy when there's storms, if we have a storm here, he may have to help his mother sometime in an emergency type situation. I'm going to let him cut. I wasn't going to on video, but we're going to let him cut because I think he deserves it. Are you excited, little buddy?
Yeah.
And again, this is the type of work that can be done without a saw like this. But if you have a lot of work to complete, definitely consider visiting something like the Husqvarna 545 or the Echo 501P, or if you're a steel man, a 261. Those are great pro saws, but you're looking upwards of $600 or so for that. This saw right here is available for less than $400. I would say significantly less, and if you use my discount code, that is going to be even better. Now, this saw, we're going to be putting it through its paces over, well, I think you're going to have this saw for a really long time. So this saw is actually probably going to get a long-term review, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you're going to be able to give this a long-term review?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to put it through some paces because I am very interested in what a 40cc Husqvarna homeowner type saw does. And I think that 40cc might be a really good balance of power, weight, and price. He has been waiting forever to be able to do this. Wouldn't you say, bud?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm also excited to port the other saw.
You're excited to port the other saw?
Yeah.
He thinks we're porting the other saw.
Well, I'll try it.
Just because this saw exists doesn't mean that we've given up on the other one, but what it does mean is that we can learn on that platform. We'll probably play with some aftermarket replacement parts, maybe even one of those little bolt-in things. We'll see. Don't cut dirt, okay?
Yeah.
Definitely don't cut dirt. Because he's cutting, he's going to use this full face shield. He wants to be Okie Woodsman Jr., he said. Good work. Good work. What you think?
That's really cool.
All right. Nice. Nice. Go ahead and get it started up. Finger all the way wrapped around the handle. No, 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 no. Yeah, wrap. Do it again. Turn it off. Why are you cutting such big chunks? You're gonna have less to cut now, bud.
It's fine.
All right, listen, I want you to be on that throttle more, okay? A chainsaw is meant to run, okay? Go ahead and get it started up again. It's been probably 2 months since he's ran a saw. Hey buddy, it's real sharp, so you don't need to turn it, just slice through. We're gonna let them cut a little bit more. Do you want to cut some more?
Yeah.
Okay. We have lots of trails to maintain. I think it's really important to be able to do things, of course, within the realm of safety, right? So like I said, I'm gonna be working with him to make sure he's operating safely. He's a young man, but he's also very talented and he's responsible, without a doubt. So I'm gonna have my boy chop up on this pine right here. This will be campfire wood for him and his brother maybe someday. All right?
Yeah.
See if you can do that. Give it a good yank. Okay, let me see. Hold on. This definitely has easy start.
It does?
Yeah, it's not a pull. This is not a yank saw. This is an easy pull.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay? Now, listen to me. You cut those to whatever length you want, okay? You be careful. Now, listen to me. Watch your tip for kickback. So just start on this top one here. Chainsaws are meant to be opened up. Okay? Okay? Being too careful. It's awesome, huh? Yeah? You think that's cool, buddy?
Yeah.
Use the tip more so that way you're not cutting the rest of the wood, okay? Good. Now you be careful because that tip is the kickback zone, okay? So what you can do is you can kick these off. Kick them out of the way. Yeah, set the saw down. I think that this saw is a really good balance of price, weight, and capability. No doubt these saws have been sold for years. I love the looks of it, man. It's got that really cool dark side cover in case, like on a pro saw. It looks really cool. would say he doesn't look like a beginner. Careful. How are you liking it, buddy?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it fun? So is it cut really good? Is it more powerful or less powerful than you
More
thought?
powerful than I thought.
You thought it's more powerful?
Yeah.
Is it a little heavy for you? Just a little bit? It's not as heavy as my 545, right?
No.
I think that this is a great place to start with a chainsaw, whether you're older, younger, smaller, larger. I think that the power that it has is a good amount of power. It's certainly enough to get hurt with, but it's also enough to be usable. And that's a big thing. Usability. We will be talking about this saw more in the future. I want to run some tests. I want to see what this does. I think it uses the same bar and chain as my 545 possibly. This guy just wants to cut down everything in the forest, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we're going to wrap this video up, and I just wanted to introduce this Husqvarna 440. That's what it is, right? A 440?
Yep.
Let me know your thoughts. If you've ever had one of these or had experience with them, let me know. I think that, you know, Steel doesn't make, I don't think, a 40cc, and I don't think that Echo makes a 40cc. I might be wrong, but I think this is a good size. 30 is a little small, 50 might be a little big. This is a heck of a lot cheaper than an MS250, so I think that this could be a good place to start. Thanks for watching the Okie Woodsman channel, and I look forward to seeing you again, and I hope that you are excited for my son because he is becoming a man quickly. Thank you again, Steve at Saw Suppliers, for helping us out, giving a gift to him because he is an enthusiast, no doubt, and he's growing up in a hurry. See you on the next one. All right.